Good morning, welcome to another day in the life vlog. My name is Lauren and I can't wait to spend the day with you. First thing on my agenda is bookkeeping, so I'm going to knock that out first thing because otherwise I know I would put it off and try to skip it. So we're just gonna get it done and then we can move on with the rest of the day. The rest of the day I will be cutting acrylic with my Glowforge, which is a laser cutter, so I'll show a little bit of that. And then we will mostly be working on pastel products that I'm launching tomorrow. I have a bunch of chains that I need to put together. I already have samples of everything made and all the Etsy listings are made as well. So the launch is pretty much ready except for putting together the actual products. So we're going to do that and I'll play some nice relaxing music and you can just watch as I create. So let's get started with this day. I just finished all the bookkeeping and accounting work I needed to do and it only took about an hour, so I'm glad that is done and we can move on to the fun stuff for the rest of the day. Next, I need to link together some acrylic chains. So this necklace is a clear acrylic chain and I linked together these chains. So it has a little charm at the end, this one's a gummy bear. And then there's also these acrylic charms. This glows really well in the black light. And some mushroom charm choices. These are just fun little necklaces that I think are great for layering. They'll be coming out in tomorrow's launch, so it'll already be available by now once I post this. But we're going to be linking together these chains and then I'll put the charms on them in a little bit. And after this, we need to take Charlie on a walk because it should stop raining in about an hour and I know he'll be ready to go. I just finished making those chains and it took about an hour. I don't know why I thought I could make them faster. I was going as fast as I could and it still took about an hour to make all the ones I wanted to. And they don't even have charms or clasps on them yet. So I have to do that when we get back, but decided to take Charlie on a walk while it stopped raining. It's still really gross out, but we're gonna make the most of it. Just get some fresh air real quickly. Sorry the noise is always so crazy out here. I swear every time I come out, just like the construction gets louder, but we're just gonna enjoy a little quick walk. Charlie, say hi to YouTube. Oh, a big yawn. Hi, Charlie. He has a leaf on his head. Come here. Oh my goodness, he's covered in leaves. Shake him off. As you just saw, I made a ton of those chain necklaces. I made as many as I could because I was using some acrylic chain links, those clear ones. I actually have had for probably over a year and a half now, and I just had some extra ones from older items that I had phased out, and I like to make use of obviously all of my materials the best that I can. So I came up with this new little fun design this week. So that is all of those. We are also going to package them up, but right now we are going to fire up the Glowforge because while I'm sitting here creating some items, I also like to laser cut since I need to be next to the Glowforge just to make sure it is safe since it is a laser. I figure I might as well make the most of my time, let this laser cut, do some engraving, and I'll be right here working on products. Just going to turn the Glowforge on, and then I also need to turn on this fan. This filters all the air out. Lift this up. And I'm going to be cutting iridescent acrylic. Do my best to speak over this because I know it's about to get loud. The iridescent acrylic that I purchased comes like this, and it has just a clear film over the top. So what I need to do is take this film off. That noise over here is the Glowforge warming up. So this needs to come off, and then I need to use this masking and I roll it onto here, and that way it protects it from burning. So I need to get scissors real fast. So as you can see, it is stunning. This is what I call iridescent prism because it's a little different than the iridescent. It has white cast with it, so it's not completely see-through. And now we'll take this roll of masking and line it up the best I can, the top. And then I use this roller to make sure it gets applied on there. It just sticks right on. This has to be done to all the acrylic that I purchased that's glitter or iridescent, basically the specialty acrylics, because they don't come masked where I purchased them from. You can technically cut them unmasked, but you do risk having the edges warp, melt, look a little bit burnt, and obviously we want to avoid that and make really top tier quality products to the best of my ability. So I take the time to mask each sheet on both sides. Go ahead and cut this. Good. And then since it kind of hangs over the edge a little bit, and that can cause a flame or a fire in your laser, you do want to make sure the edges are trimmed and there's no paper hanging off. It does take practice. If you're doing this for the first few times, my first few were really bad, but you do get better at it. I think the trick is just to make sure you keep pulling it tight. And now we can put this into the Glowforge. We are in the Glowforge software that you use through Wi-Fi to connect to the laser cutter, and it is just processing my design and getting it ready. Here it is loaded into the Glowforge software, so the image that you're seeing is actually the piece of iridescent acrylic that I have masked since it has a camera, and then we just drag it up here towards the edge. We like to take up as much room as possible, and then this part needs to be changed to a cut. That way only these letters and everything in blue is getting engraved, and we will click print. Ooh, there we go, and it will prepare that. As you can see, engraving takes quite a while. This is 30 minutes and 2 seconds for just these 5 charms, but let's get it started. The magical button that I press, and here we go. It will start engraving. It looks like it's doing nothing at first, but it is engraving. bunch of the chokers and earrings, packaged some up, and I still need to package up the daisy earrings along with these. So that's cosmic pastel choker and then a daisy pastel choker. But I actually am gonna go take Charlie for another walk because I can tell that the storm is rolling in and I don't want him to be bored all afternoon. So we're just gonna go take another walk, get some more fresh air, and then I'll come back and dive into work. I've been super focused, so I hope you don't mind all the time lapses and it's kind of just relaxing to watch what I'm doing and maybe work alongside me or just like hang out, eat a snack, and have some company. But let's go on that walk. I'm sure Charlie will love to say hi. Charlie, you wanna go on a walk? Oh, there's Charlie. Say hi to YouTube. Back from our walk, and now I'm going to work on these earrings that we had cut previously, and then also package up the items that we've been making and cut some more acrylic to prepare for tomorrow's launch. But here it is with some of the masking removed, if you want to see those charms that are iridescent. So the masking protected it and made sure that when it engraved, nothing became scratched or melted or burnt, so works out perfectly. That concludes my studio vlog, working all day long and getting ready for tomorrow's Pastel Collection launch. I hope you enjoyed seeing behind the scenes of creating and packaging items, as well as laser cutting acrylic and making the charms myself here in my little office. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I truly appreciate you, and I would love for you to subscribe and hit the little alert button so you get a notification for the next video. I'll see you soon. Bye.